Imagine you are caught in a fast river. The water is cold and strong. You fight it with all your strength. You kick, you push, you panic. The more you fight, the more tired you become. Your body feels heavy, your breath feels short, and fear takes over. Then something changes. You stop fighting. You relax your body and allow the water to carry you. In that moment, you do not drown. You survive. That moment is surrender. And if life has felt like a river dragging you under no matter how hard you try, this message is meant for you. Have you ever wondered why some people try so hard and still feel stuck, while others move through difficulties with calm and grace? You plan everything. You work harder than ever. You do all the right things. Yet life keeps surprising you in painful ways. Delays appear. Doors close. People leave. And you start asking yourself what you are doing wrong. What if the problem is not that you are doing too little, but that you are holding on too tightly? Most people are afraid of surrender because they misunderstand it. They think surrender means giving up, losing hope, or accepting defeat. They imagine weakness and failure. But true surrender is not quitting on life. It is quitting the fight with life. It is a deep choice to stop resisting what already is, and to trust that life knows something you do not yet see. Think about the moments in your life that hurt the most. A relationship that ended even though you tried everything. A dream that fell apart after years of effort. A situation you prayed would change but did not. Now ask yourself honestly, was the pain only from what happened, or was it from your refusal to accept what happened? Pain becomes suffering when we argue with reality. We suffer when we say, this should not be happening, while it already is. From a young age, we are taught that control equals strength. Plan more. Work harder. Stay in charge. Never let go. Society praises those who push, force, and dominate outcomes. But no one warns us about the cost. Control creates tension. Control creates fear. Control creates exhaustion. When life does not follow our plans, control turns into anxiety and frustration. The tighter we hold on, the more powerless we feel. Surrender is a moment you stop asking life to obey you and start listening to what it is trying to show you. It does not mean you stop taking action. It means you stop attaching your piece to the result. You still show up. You still do your best. But you release the demand that things must turn out a certain way for you to be okay. Imagine holding sand in your hand. When you squeeze it tightly, the sand slips through your fingers. The harder you try to hold it, the more you lose. But when you open your hand, the sand rests there naturally. Life works the same way. Love works the same way. The more you cling, the more you lose. The more you allow, the more stays. This is why surrender feels scary. It threatens the ego. The ego wants control because control gives it a sense of importance and safety. When you surrender, the ego panics. It fills your mind with fear. It says, what if everything falls apart? What if you lose everything? What if you regret letting go? But the ego never tells you this truth. What is meant for you cannot be destroyed by surrender. Only what is not meant to last will fall away. Look at nature. Trees do not fight the wind. They bend, and that is why they survive storms. Rivers do not argue with rocks. They move around them, and that is how they reach the ocean. Even night surrenders to morning without fear. Everything in nature flows, yet humans choose resistance and wonder why they feel broken. Think about the times you felt most alive. Moments when you forgot yourself. Falling in love. Creating something meaningful. Laughing deeply. Feeling peace for no clear reason. In those moments, you were not controlling anything. You were not planning or forcing. You were present. You were open. You were surrendered. That is why those moments felt real. Even science supports this truth. When you resist reality, your body enters stress mode. Your heart races. Your muscles tighten. Your mind fills with fear. But when you accept what is, your body relaxes. Your breath slows. Your mind becomes clearer. Creativity returns. Solutions appear. This is why answers often come when you stop searching. This is why peace arrives when you stop chasing it. Across spiritual traditions, the message is the same. Let go. Trust. Release. Not because life is always gentle, but because fighting life only creates more pain. Surrender is not about becoming passive. It is about aligning with something greater than fear. It is about trusting the intelligence of life itself. Surrender is hardest when the stakes are high, when you are waiting for healing, when you want love more than anything, when your future feels uncertain. In those moments, surrender feels like stepping into darkness without knowing what will catch you. But staying stuck in resistance hurts too. The pain does not disappear when you hold on. It only deepens. So how do you surrender without feeling like you are giving up on your dreams? You begin with small things. You let go of the need to control every conversation. You stop needing everyone to understand you. You release the urgency for everything to happen now. You accept that delays do not mean denial. Each small act of surrender builds trust within you. You also change the questions you ask. Instead of asking why this is happening to you, you ask what this is teaching you. Instead of asking how to force change, you ask how to allow growth. These questions soften your heart. They turn pain into wisdom. They turn confusion into guidance. There's a quiet power that appears when you stop chasing and start aligning. When you stop begging life for answers and start trusting the process. Opportunities appear in unexpected ways. People leave to make space for the right ones. Closed doors redirect you to better paths. Slowly, you realize something important. Life was never against you. It was shaping you. The greatest paradox of surrender is this. When you let go of control, you gain true freedom. Your peace no longer depends on outcomes. Your calm no longer depends on people. You stop exhausting yourself by fighting reality, and you begin to move with it. Life does not become perfect, but you become grounded. If you are listening to this, there is likely something in your life you are holding onto too tightly. A person, a plan, a version of yourself that no longer fits. Pause for a moment. Take a breath. Ask yourself gently what you are afraid will happen if you let go. That fear is a doorway. On the other side of it is peace. Surrender does not mean life will be easy. It means your heart will stop fighting what your soul already knows. It means you stop swimming against the current and start trusting where the river is taking you. It means you finally rest. If this message touched something inside you, it is because you are ready. Ready to release what no longer serves you. Ready to trust yourself again. Ready to stop forcing and start flowing. Surrender is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is strength without tension. It is faith without proof. Trust the flow of life. You are being guided, even now.